What's up, party people? What's happening, guys? I don't know if anyone's out there, but I wanted to talk about some sad news that came down just a little while ago today about the Essential phone. And apparently, looks like they could be selling Essential, and they canceled development on the Essential phone, the Essential phone 2. As we all know, the Essential phone came out last August. There were a couple delays, came out at $699. It was, at the time, I said, what's up, Tony? At the time, I said it was priced too high. What up, tech for your needs? It was priced way too high when it came out. Apparently, they only sold about 20,000 units. And then in October, they dropped the price down to $499. What's up, Lorenz? Yeah, man, they killed Essential 2. It's done. It's done, man. They they killed it. So get a good look at it. Get a good look at the Essential, because this is the last one. Possibly. But apparently they only sold about 150,000 according to a source close to Essential units. So, you know, they dropped the price to $499. And they didn't sell many phones in the beginning because it was priced a lot of money. Yeah, man, I think you're right. It's a one-hit wonder. It's a real shame. I will admit I was a little scared that something like this could happen, because now if you think about it, it's a shame they're not going to come out with a second one, because I think the second one would have been dope. I mean, I think it would have been, man. This phone's really good, man. This is a really, really good phone. I mean, I might have to just pop the SIM card just for the night, just so I can spend some time with this baby. Because I'm sad today, man. It's a sad day, man. It's a sad day, man. I'm just, But I was afraid that something like this could happen, because not only they're not going to make the second one, but now if you have the first one, you're not going to get an update on this phone. You get Android 8.1, which this is running now, 8.1. And what's up, Jeff? Well, it looks like Essential is up for sale. Andy Rubin looks like he's going to sell Essential, according to rumors. There's a big article on Bloomberg, I believe, and there's a bunch of other articles if you do a Google search or look on Twitter. And they canceled the development of the Essential phone 2, which they had been working on. But now it looks like they have killed that. Updating their camera, they have been updating the software. They never came out with the charger on the phone, which was a disappointment. The 360 camera was kind of cool. It was fun to play with. They had updated, like I said, the camera. They had just updated the UI on the camera last week, where they separated photo and video and changed it from monochrome to black and white. They also they were part of the Android P developer preview, so you could preview that on your device now. So they had different things that they were trying to do, and they were working really good with the consumer. So it's a real shame that this has happened, man, because I really did enjoy the device. I think a lot of other people were enjoying the device. A lot of people were watching the channel, subscribers, all those folks that really have been enjoying the phone, have been watching a lot of the videos, the new updates with the camera, new updates things with the phone. So, but it's just really sad, man, that they would go out and do this. When they started this company, they had like 300 million that they had started with. I guess the company that owned Essential that Ruben had started up was worth almost $1 billion at one point. I don't know. I think they lost a lot of money, and maybe they were crunching the numbers for the Essential Phone 2, and who knows, maybe they couldn't come into that, you know, maybe they said, look, we got to sell this for $7.99, and last year they tried to sell it at $6.99, and no one was biting at that price. So, you know, it's a tough, man. Smartphone game is tough, man. It takes a long time to develop, you know. Samsung, man, you know, Samsung, it took them a while, man. Remember when they first, you got your first Samsung Galaxy? It was like a, you know, Android phone, and now look at them, you know, the S9, the Note 8, you know, coming out with the Note 9 this year, the S10, S10 Plus next year, maybe the Galaxy X next year. So it takes a long time to do all that, to hang in there. That's why I gotta give OnePlus credit, because they've hung in there. They've and I talked about it the other day on one of the streams. I said they've hit that tightrope where they kind of, you know, started out at $289, started out at $329. They've slowly moved up, and maybe that's the model that OnePlus should or Essential should have came out with, bro. You know, so I'm not sure. I knew I was taking a risk. Hey, what's up, Eric? Apparently, Eric, there's rumors out there that Essential's up for sale. That they're gonna sell. They're selling the company, and they scrapped the development of. They scrapped the development of the Essential Phone 2. So this could be the last Essential you see, unless they get someone to buy it, and they keep the development team, they keep the research team, but it's not gonna be the same, because it's not gonna be the same, man. I'm not sure. I guess that maybe they just weren't making money. You know, they only sold apparently, to a source close to the company, that they only sold 150,000 units. Which I find hard to believe, but I guess it is believable. Because it's not like you're walking around and there's people with Essential phones. I think I've seen one person in the wild with an Essential phone in my whole life. It was probably me. I was looking in the mirror. I was like, damn, that guy's got an Essential phone, and it was me. You know what I mean? But great device, man. 835 Snapdragon. Beautiful screen, bezel-less design. Came out with a bezel-less design, a perfect notch design. People would die for a notch like this right now. You know, stock Android. Camera was okay. It wasn't a great camera. It was getting there. That's a shame now, because I don't know what they're gonna do, man. You know, as far as updates and you know, the camera updating. Woo! It's a real. I don't know if developers pick up this phone and try to develop the camera and that kind of thing. So it could be one of those, those phones that kind of like the iPhone SE, where everybody really loves that phone, but you know, not a lot of people bought it. But there's like this crew of people that love the SE. Maybe they'll be an Essential fan base that tries to keep this on. Maybe some developers out there can develop a better camera for it. I'm not sure if that's possible. Maybe better. Maybe they could do some better. Update it to Android when it gets the official Android P. I'm not sure if someone can develop that. So there's a lot of questions right now. I know this news just broke today. This will be the only one possibly. So yeah, maybe BlackBerry does buy it. That's a good point. BlackBerry's I don't know if BlackBerry's the right company to buy, because they're trying themselves to get it together. So people try. I don't know if BlackBerry's broke, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So think about it. I don't even know if HTC. I don't know, man. I don't know if HTC buys them. LG. Yeah, man, he's bailing out, man. Andy Rubin's out. But if you know Google's hung in there with the Nexus device. But Google will shut a company down overnight. They ain't making money, or they ain't right, or they shut it down, bro. They won't develop and they won't move forward. They'll shut that down. So I think Andy Rubin was just like, man, I'm out. I'm out like clout. So I guess it's one of those things where they weren't making a lot of money. They didn't sell a lot of these essential phones. But what would have been a successful run for them this year? Would they have had to sell 500,000, 1 million, 2 million? What would have been a great start for them? I'm wondering how many OnePlus devices sold, their first year when they had OnePlus. I wonder how many they sold. Did OnePlus sell 150,000? Yeah, I agree with you, man. They didn't price it right, and I said it, man. When it came out, I said it, man. They priced it high, man. I said that device should have been $549. If they would have done $549 to start, that would have been, this device at $549 with these specs and this design and this software. I'm telling you right now, sexy. They would have killed it. They wouldn't have sold 1 million or 2 million phones, but they would have got off to a better start. So they got off to a bad start. Then all the reviewers, The Verge, Android Central, everybody was killing them, about the camera, about the price, about the company. And so they really didn't have a good start. So, but yeah, now this phone now, you don't know. It could be, is the phone valuable? If you have, like my man Tech for You Need says, emerald green is fire. That emerald green is nice. So now if you have an emerald green, is it a collector's item? I mean, can you sell this for a decent price? You're not gonna get $1,000 for it, but maybe, hey, if you want the essential phone, it's not gonna get any updates possibly. But hey, you can get this phone. You could buy it if you want it, the white one. I don't even know if yeah, price should have been between $450 and $550. That's fair. I think $450 would have been too low. Someone's at home, they got a laptop or they're on their desktop. Can someone check? Yeah, Rico says this is the end. This is the end. Someone check their website, see if they're still selling it, and let me know what they're selling it for and which colors are available. And then that would be great. What did Tony say? Didn't they have fake emails going out to customers regarding their credit? No, I think they had some fraud or something. I think they had fraud. I don't think they had fake emails. I think they got breached, didn't they? Didn't Essential get breached for a little bit? Okay, so it's still selling on the site for $499. So if you guys want to buy the Essential phone, which won't be around long, you may want to grab it, but let me tell you, you're not going to get updates possibly. So you're going to have to take that risk. I remember when I bought this phone, and I'm like, this is a project. I kind of want to check it out, but I knew I was taking a risk, and I've had this sucker since its release. I got the black one, And then when the white one came out, I got the white one and I sold my black one. So I've had this phone since August. I've been with them the whole time. And no, I'm not selling it, man. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Just like my Nexus 1, Essential will stay. It'll go in a frame in the Android Stud studio office, and it'll sit there and be part of my legacy. It'll be part, I mean, I gotta thank, I have a lot of people to thank. All my subscribers, Essential, this phone, because I started my channel. My very first official video was the Essential phone. I had a video before that, but that was years before. I dropped one video, and I was like, I don't know if I could do this YouTube thing. You know, it is what it is, but I gamble with it, and I think it paid off because I learned a lot. I've met a lot of great people on the channel. I've met a lot of great subscribers on the channel. People that are passionate about Android, people passionate about technology and credit. So, hey, for me, it was a win-win because it was fun, man. I've had a great time. I started, like I said, I started my channel with the Essential phone, and it's been fun, man. I've had a great time. I've been one of their biggest supporters, one of their biggest fans. Yeah, they've had their struggles and customer service at the beginning, the price at the beginning, the camera at the beginning, and I've stated all that in my videos. It's not like I'm like, oh no, this phone's the best thing in the world. I tell you the truth, man. I tell you the truth. And you ask me a question, it is what it is. Yeah, you're right, Tony. They tried to come out with charge $700 for this phone and $200 for the camera. And when the phone first came out, I was one of the early adopters, obviously. And I was one of the early adopters, and I got the phone for $649, and I got the camera for $49. So for $700, I got the camera and the phone. So, but I was one of those that paid full price for this sucker, basically, at the beginning. And then I sold my black one, I sold my camera, and I got the white one, and I bought another camera. So I still have the camera, and I have the Essential phone. So, but I knew there was going to be a risk, man. I knew there was going to be a risk. I knew this day could come. And I thought, you know, the other day I was thinking, I was like, man, talking about the Essential 2 and all the rumors. And I haven't even been able to do it on Talking Tech Tuesday because I haven't heard a word about it. You know, you hear a couple things here and there, but nothing really solid, you know, nothing credible. And last night I was like, man, I got to find out I got to make some calls. I got to call some people. I got to find out what's going on with the Essential phone too. And today, boom, drop the bomb on me. Yeah, there's some ROMs available on XDA. I don't know how good they are. I don't know, you know, that's what I said earlier in this video, is that's probably what's going to have to allow this to push ahead, because you're going to have to possibly root this. If you have the Android P preview, you better keep that on your computer, or you better go to essential.com right now and download it. Download all their software, because if you ever have an issue and you need the software, at least you'll have it, or you'll be able to give it to somebody else that has the Essential phone. Yeah, it did pay off. You're right, Tech for Your Needs. It did. I still love this phone. I'm still going to use it. It's not like it ain't like it's going to stop working. So I'm not sure what they're going to do with those that bought the phone. You know, it's a shame because, you know, if you bought the phone like in December and something goes wrong with it, you're kind of screwed because you don't really have any kind of warranty anymore. Your warranty's done. You know, depending on when they sell the company, let's say they sell the company by, you know, September, October, you're kind of out of gas, you know what I mean? So, that's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, you might want to keep it, man. It's tough because, you know, it's going to be like the stock market, man. You got to sell high, buy low. So, I saw somebody today on Craigslist. They had an Essential phone for sale for $250. The white one with the box and everything, totally set up. Yesterday I saw it. And I was thinking, man, if I needed the Essential phone or somebody needed one, that's a good little buy. But I already have one, so I just moved on. I was just kind of looking around there, just seeing what's out there. But, you know, if you think about it, the Essential phone was an excellent phone. You know, it's just a shame that, you know, this went on. But I don't know what you guys think, man. You think it's you knew, a lot of people knew this was going to happen. They're like, oh, they're not even going to last a year. And you know what? Those people are right now. They're right. You know, damn. Eric Drummond, damn, I'm not sure what to do. Sell it. But now I want to keep it. It's like a Nexus, but better quality. You're right. The Beast. So what did happen? No PH2. Yeah, I'm not sure, Beast. They scrapped the development on the PH2, so that's out. And not sure what's going to happen with the PH1. I don't know if they set up some kind of customer support for a year. So I'm not sure, man. Yeah, Tony Pazzo chimed in. The father of Android has reported canceled the next big smartphone might sell the company after raising $300 million. Got mine for $300. I'm pleased. Yep. Tech for your needs. What's up, baby? Uno Ice. Yeah, you can root it. ROMs are available. So that's probably the route we're gonna have to go. Who else was in here? Still my favorite phone. I have two. Have shelved my iPhones. Thanks for all the updates, man. No problem, man. That's what I'm here for. Android stud. You gambled. Yes, I did. From the most updated constantly device to zero updates. How's things change? Forbes says sell it now. I ain't selling it. Thanks, Rico, for checking that out for me, man. Didn't they have fake emails? Yep. But oh yeah, oh wow. Yeah, and that's the other thing is they might start selling that phone for like $299 on the website. So I don't know why you would buy it unless because you get no warranty on it. You don't have a warranty on it. And there's not going to be any updates if there's no company. So, but this is all early in the game. I'm not sure what they're going to do, how they're going to sell the company, if they're going to sell it to somebody else. And they assume the Essential brand and they keep updating the phone. They keep working with the phone. That's possible. I'm not sure. Yeah. Easy, you're right, bro. There could be rocking my babies asleep here. Yeah, I would download the Android P beta because that could disappear soon. I ran it on here. It ran pretty good. You know, so that'll depend. Tony says it'll always have updates because XDA, but yeah, it's a lot of money, I'm telling you. But they may chop it to $299. That's a good point. Somebody says they might. I would look out. Because they could drop that quicker than you could say, yo, pallbearers are ready. You're right, Easy. Man, I tell you, man, it's a shame because I like this phone. I love the software. I like what they were doing. And it just sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks so bad. So terrible. I had to get on, man, because what's up, Lauren? I had to come on. Tony says game over. I'm looking at some of the chats in here early because I was driving. One hit wonder, yeah, baby. Oh, watch it, nice. Man, I tell you. What's up, Danny? Danny AR in the building. Sub-Zero Gaming, yeah, man. And now those that bought one feel ripped off because now no supporter. Oh, you're right. Man, I tell you, it's a tough day, man. That's what killed the Essential. 1 + 6. Andy Rubin is selling Essential. Man, terrible. Oh man, no bonfires, Easy. No bonfires. We ain't lighting it on fire, man. We ain't lighting it on fire. Yeah, it's true. $250 or less, but I don't need another phone right now. You're right. Easy's funny. Members, get ready. Oh man, you crazy, bro. Oh, what happened is Essential. You just bought Essential phone. I'm so sorry to hear that. Essential looks like they're gonna sell the company, and they're not gonna. They scrapped the development of the Essential Phone 2, so they're not gonna make an Essential Phone 2. This is according to reports. No comment from Essential, and no comment from apparently the company that is gonna do the sale of the Essential company. So yeah, if OnePlus bought Essential, that would be great. I doubt they would buy it because Essential is kind of like an American company. America. So I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I mean, OnePlus it has to be the one at the top of their game, man. They're the ones that are at the top of their game right now because they got a great device at great prices, and it's stock Android, man. You know, it's over. Tony Pazzo and Easy Computer Solutions. I'm not giving you my Essential phone because I'm afraid what you're gonna do with it on your channels. You guys have a little bit of a history of not being nice. Oh man, that's funny. Oh my God, yeah, it's a great phone, Arturo, but Arturo, it's a great phone. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of a trouble because not sure how they're going to support this phone. They're going to sell the company. What's going to happen with the updates? What's going to happen to the warranty? Not sure where you bought it. If you bought it on Amazon, Craigslist, Swappa, or you bought it from Essential.com. But if they do sell the company, you may have some options that if you wanted to return it to them, they may give you your money back if you wanted to do that. Yeah, man, sheesh. I know. I feel bad for those that did just buy it. And, you know, unfortunately, that's part of the risk you take when you buy a phone from a startup company, which they are. They're a startup company right now. And, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, Lord, I know. Man, that's terrible. Best Buy, I can return it. Do you think I should return it and get... I would return it. I'm going to give you my viewpoint. If I'm at home and I'm watching this stream and I'm hearing Android Stud say they're going to sell the company, they're not coming out with the PH2, I would return it to Best Buy and I would get a OnePlus 6. Pure and simple. These are early reports of what's going on, but you got to remember that usually when these reports come out, and a lot of people are reporting this, Android Stud, that's me, MKBHD, The Verge, Bloomberg. Bloomberg is pretty connected with contacts, so if they're reporting something, it's pretty solid that some of that stuff is happening. So Droid Life is reporting it. Thank you, Guy Davis. Everybody, if you look at your Twitter feed and you type in Essential, it's all about that they're selling the company. They're not coming out with the PH2. I saw something that they're working on a home assistant product, which to me, it looks like what could happen here is they could sell the phone division to someone else possibly, but they're still going to do the home products, maybe. That could be a problem. Because I think that Andy Rubin wanted to get into the home, like Google Assistant, like Alexa and Google Home. He wanted to make his own. And I think he wants to get into that game. So who knows? Maybe that's where Essential goes. Maybe that's the product that they do. They stop the smartphone and they work on this, you know, home assistant or, you know, AI type of thing. So you got to remember, you know, you're taking a risk when you buy these products. But yes, Arturo, I would tell you right now that if I were you, um, I would definitely return it. I know it is nice, man. But you know what you could do is you could return that one because you paid $4.99. The company might be up for sale. They're not going to come out with the second one, and who knows about the future of the first one. So what I would do is I would sell that. I would return that one, get your money back, get your OnePlus 6, and then later on you could still possibly get this on Swappa or on OfferUp or Craigslist or somewhere else. You could still get this device for a you know, decent price, and you could still enjoy it. But if you like it enough that you want to take the risk, then be a gladiator, man. Take the risk, man. Be a cavalier, be an explorer, set the tone, and do you, man. That's what I did. I was like, you know what? I'm buying this for $6.99. I'm gonna start the channel and call it a day. You know what? I'm gonna be the one that takes the risk. So Arturo, if you want to take the risk, man. Keep the phone, you know? I would recommend you return it, but hey, if you like it enough and you say, you know what? I'm riding out. Then ride out. Do your thing. That's what you got to do, bro. You know what? I respect people that take a risk, and they live life on the edge, man. YOLO, you only live once, man. You only live once, you know? Anybody can have the iPhone 10, man. Them gestures. Come on, man. Take a risk, baby. Get the essential. Get the OnePlus 6. You know, get phones that nobody's using or nobody has because they're so narrow-minded they don't know anything out there. All they know is Apple. All they know is Samsung, you know? But, hey, take the risk. It's a shame. I was looking forward to the PH2. And it would have been a great thing to see that PH2 come out. Because I was really interested to see what they do with the design, all those things. You know, that's what you gotta remember. That's okay. Eric Drummond says, "Well, I'm still happy I got it on a good deal for Amazon plan." So yeah, Forbes he liked the Essential, man. Even though I don't own one, I consider it to be an awesome device. Omar Davis, I took the risk with you. Forbes did take the risk, man. Do you know something about the Mi-7 Oh, the Mi-8? Yes, that device is going to be announced next week. It's going to have the Snapdragon 845. It's supposedly going to have the FOD, the fingerprint on display. So you have the fingerprint in the display. 6.1-inch display, I think. So it's going to be a pretty heavy hitter. But yeah, Arturo says, I'm keeping it Essential forever. Oh man, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Do your thing, bro. MKBHD is gonna buy Essential. Tony, you're a trip, man. You are so funny. You're so funny. Tech for your needs. Oh man, everybody's in here. Had mine for 2 months, but still have faith in them. Santos. Let's see, man. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with Essential. I know that it's a sad day if it's true, if they did sell the company. That's my prediction, that they're going to sell the smartphone division, and then they're just going to do this home, you know, Google Home, Alexa type product. Because apparently that's what they want to put their energy in. And come out with that in 2019, which by then I don't know how they're gonna compete with Google Home and Alexa. I don't know how, you know, you have no like name, like Amazon is big, Google is big. I don't know how this company is gonna be able to be, you know, is gonna be able to do what they do, you know. Yeah, Tesla bought Essential would be great, or Porsche, or somebody else, some other big company. You're right, Tony. That would be amazing, man. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. But just to summarize, man, the Essential Andy Rubin and his team look like they're gonna be up for sale, which is sad news. They have scrapped the development on the Essential Phone 2. Apparently, this is according to a lot of reports. So we'll see. And who knows where the future takes this. I will be updating what's going on with the Essential in the coming weeks, the coming days. If anything happens, I'm gonna come up on YouTube, do a quick video, let you guys know what's going on, because this is obviously a hot story. I've covered Essential, so I'm gonna carry this through. I'll let you guys know where you can update your phone, where you guys can return it, if warranty information, all these different little questions that everybody's gonna have. What's gonna happen with my phone? And that would be it, man. What's up, George? Mober Geezer in the building. Yeah, Andy Rubin had a group of backers when he started. I'm not sure what happened. Breaking news, Forbes Tech Reviews is talking to Andy Rubin to buy the company. Nice. I love it. I love it. Did Mr. Rubin go at this Essential Phone business by himself? Yes, he had investors. They have plenty of money. I just think maybe when they went to crunch the numbers, they were like, you know what? We're nowhere close to being able to sell this device maybe at a reasonable price. Maybe they had to come in at $799 and they were like, look, Andy, your phone didn't sell at $699. Now you're going to try to sell the Essential Phone 2 at $799? No way, man. We can't sell this phone for $499, Which is probably what they would have had to do, because they already dropped it to $499, and that's it. I doubt it, man. I doubt they're going to release that wireless dock, which is a shame, because, they have the connectors on the back here, and, they have the 360 camera, but they never came out with the dock, which is terrible. Someone was asking me about it the other day. They're like, what happened to that wireless dock? I'm like, they never released it, man. They never released it. So I don't even know if they built any in production or what, who knows what's going to happen, But no, I don't think they're going to release that. Yeah, I love this phone too, man. What's up, my Project 13? Andy Rubin and Essential looks like they're for sale. They're going to sell the company, according to reports in The Verge, Bloomberg, Business Journal, whatever they're called, and also No PH2. The development on the PH2, according to reports, they have scrapped it. So, No PH2, this will be possibly the only Essential phone, unless someone else buys it and develops it and makes a second one. I'm not sure about mod development. I think this will still be in development. There wasn't a lot of development on this phone. There's a couple, like Remix, Resurrection ROM and stuff like that. So there wasn't a lot. So we'll have to see. I guess I'll cancel my order and buy the iPhone 10. You suck. Oh, man. Yeah. What's up, Ronaldo? Yeah, my project, they sold the company. So I think me and Forbes Tech Reviews and Team 100, we're going to save our pennies, and I think we're going to buy it. What's up, Ronaldo? TJ in the building. My Project 13 stopping through. I appreciate it, man. You are the man. My Project 13, you had me looking at that Razr, man. I was like, man, I need to get that phone again. That camera's getting better, but I got the OnePlus 6 coming tomorrow, so we'll see what's up with that. First rule of business, UNOS. If you're not willing to go in the hole on your first attempt, then more than likely fail. You'll take loss before you gain profit. You're right. You're right. They had to know that they were going to lose money on their first couple generations. Now, I'm sure OnePlus didn't make a bunch of money. But OnePlus is smart because, I don't know if you guys ever watched that show Shark, but the one thing I noticed that those sharks on that show, they hate when someone has like a bunch of stock. They're like, you have 300,000 of those? Oh no, I don't want anything to do with you. So I think that's one of the things in business is that you don't want to have too much inventory because, and I think that's what OnePlus does. And a lot of people get upset. They're like, oh, how come they stopped selling the OnePlus 5? I'm like, because they're not Apple. They're not Samsung. They can't keep producing that product and support that product. So they have to stop production, sell all the ones they had, clear out the warehouse, start building the new one, and fill up the warehouse for what they think will sell exactly, because they can't have leftover stock. These small companies, they can't afford that. Like Samsung and Apple and LG and HTC, those are bigger companies. They have bigger pockets. Even ZTE has a lot of capital. Even though they folded, but the reason they're shutting down is because if they can't run Android on their phone and they're not allowed in the United States, it kind of defeats the purpose. Most of their capital was gained from this country. So that's the one thing that you have to remember is that, these companies, you have to be smart, and for whatever reason, it doesn't look like Essential wants to take the chance of going with the second generation. It looks like they're going to go into this Google Assistant or whatever. Home automation, I guess that's what it's called. Someone jump in the chat here of what that, Alexa and all that. What's that called? I'm having like a brain fart. I guess it's home automation or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, we got a lot of comments here. Let's check them out. Let's check it out. Just announced Apple's going to buy Essential and call it EXPH1. Nice. Yeah, my project had me wanting the Razr also. Didn't he? God, that thing was looking sexy on that camera. I don't know if he's still using the V20 or what. Y'all brothers buy that company and y'all will be divorced. That's why I'm in my own personal journey with the Razr. It's growing and going places. That's good. I'm glad it is, man. We all take chances with devices. I'm glad I did with the Essential phone. I don't regret it. I've had a great experience. My channel's grown from it, and I've met a lot of great Essential owners and people that enjoy the device. So for me, it's been awesome. Let's see here. I had a question, Android Stud. What's that, Michael Upchurch? Joe, that's good. You won't be losing out with a phone that is basically dead. Cyclops is done. Does SD card smart slow down performance and speed on Android phones? I guess if you're running apps from it, possibly. I think that they've developed these phones so well that the external SD card slot is pretty good. I forget what they call the storage when you can kind of use both of them at the same time. Somebody jump in here. Yes, I will recap. I don't know if you heard, but Essential is selling their company. Possibly there's reports out there. Also, the PH2 Nomo, they have scrapped development on it, so it's adoptable storage. There you go. Thank you, Tony. The Essential will be the one-time legend. You're right. Yes, they will. You made me buy this. Your phone. I'm sorry. Hey, if you guys bought the Essential phone because of me, I'm so sorry. You take a risk, man, with this kind of company. So that Android Stud guy, don't talk to him. Yes, adoptable storage. Thanks, Tony. Yep. Thank you for the recap. No problem. So yeah, apparently they're I know. Just to expand on the recap, I think they just Andy Rubin's like, look, I'm out of here. So I mean, hopefully these reports are not true. But it looks like it is, man. I had a kind of a feeling because we're almost at the end of May, and we were hearing about this PH1 last May. Happening. So, hey, do you think it's okay to still buy the PH1? You're taking a risk because you're taking a risk because you may not have a warranty, and you may not have updates, and I'm not sure I would hold off for now until you know what's happening in the next coming weeks. What's up, TK? I don't know if you heard the sad news, man. Essential looks like they're for sale, bro. I don't know if you've heard anything. And they scrapped the PH2. So I don't know if you could call anybody, man, and see if you can confirm or know what's going on. But apparently, Essentials for sale, and there's not going to be an Essential phone 2. So it doesn't look good, man. Hey, no problem, Kimber. I would hold off for now. I would hold off, maybe get the OnePlus 6 until we know what's going to happen with the Essential company. I have the Lyoko Pro 3 with no support, and it's still a great device, powerhouse. Yeah, we saw that video. Thank you, my Project 13. And I thought Andy Rubin could be the new Steve Jobs in the smartphone world. Yeah, I know. Don't be sorry, makes their personal choice. Yeah, you're right. No, I was just kidding. No, but I did apologize, you know. Could 30 party it up? I don't know, man. They would need, do you think it's okay? Yeah, kidding. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up here on the comments. Hey, did you ever make a video on how to install Android P on the Essential phone? No, but I think I'm gonna probably do that this weekend. But please remind me, drop me an Instagram or a Twitter. But I do have to do that. I just had to figure out some things because it's a hard video to shoot. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm not responsible for you guys messing up your phone. So just remember that. My PH1 is staying right here. Awesome. Hey, I love my Essential. Awesome. At least 250,000. Yeah, bro, they did kill it. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure how much they're selling for, TK. I know my man invested $300 million. He raised, and apparently they spent $100 million in development. I'm not sure. There's a bunch in the article that I was kind of skimming through before I came on here. But you know, when it comes to the Essential phone, you got to remember you were taking a risk because it was a startup company, basically. I mean, it was a guy with a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money, TK. But TK, did you ever sell your Essential phone? If they made the Android Pay beta available, doesn't that mean they have to release Android Pay? Possibly. They possibly could. They possibly could, which would be cool. Yeah, Nextbit. Yeah, Nextbit, that phone, they sold out too. No, man, you got a legacy device, man. You're like me. You know, we're gonna be in a museum like this. Essential for life. Oh man, it's been a great phone, man. It's been a great phone. I've enjoyed it, and yeah, we're gonna be wax figures in the Essential Museum, or the Smartphone Museum, forever. You know. Yeah, I downgraded this to Android 8.1 just because I wanted to make sure I could downgrade. So I'm probably going to do a video on how to install Android P for any of those that still have their Essential phone and they're into it. I'm gonna do it. Let's go protest on Essentials Instagram. We should. Wax figures, you're right. I already have a museum. Yes, you do. That desk you have the Nexus 6, man. That big old whale of a phone you got on your desk. Highly unlikely, but could Google buy Essential line the phone with the Pixels? That'd be great. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna have to be a custom Ron King. Oh, George, you're not a wax figure, bro. You're good people. You're in better shape than I am. I don't know who you're kidding. Yeah, no more updates, man. But XDA is gonna have to keep it alive. Yeah, you guys should get on Twitter, get on Instagram, get on Facebook, get on Google+. Tell them how great of a phone it is, how much you like it, and that you want them to continue to support it, continue to keep it going, and that you're in love. Do you think that the Mix 2, that Mix 2S is a better choice for me to buy a new phone? No, you're not asking a lot. You know, I would get the OnePlus 6. I would get the OnePlus 6. If you're gonna spend $500, get the OnePlus 6. It's $529. I think you could get the Mi Mix 2S for $499. That's not a bad buy. But I think the OnePlus 6 is a little better as far as updates and Android and those kind of things. So I would consider that. What's up, Sean? Trying to catch up on some of the things. In the beginning of the invitation, yeah. I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I think it did. Oh, sweet, bro. You ordered 2 OnePlus phones. Yeah. TK, I get mine tomorrow. I'll probably do an unboxing in the morning. Just kind of show off the phone. I can't wait to, put my SIM card in it and play with it. But I might have to put my SIM card in my Essential phone, man, just to give it some love, man. I gotta give this baby some love tonight, man. You know what I mean? I gotta give it some love, man. I gotta give it some love. Yeah, XDA is gonna have to be big, man. GAO, you were thinking about buying the phone. I would wait until you know what happens with the company, because there's a lot of rumors right now. You know how it is. HD2, I love that phone. HD2 was the best, man. If I didn't answer any of your questions, hit me up on this channel with a comment, or hit me up on Twitter, or hit me up on Instagram, and I will try to answer your question. If I missed your any of your questions or any of your comments on the live chat, hit me up on that, and I'll try to get back to you, man. I'll try to answer your question. And like I said, I'm gonna be pumping out some videos in Essential the next couple days, next coming weeks, of what's happening with the company. I'm also gonna try to do a video on how to put Android P, the preview on your phone. But hey, no problem, man. Thanks, guys, for watching. I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get home to the wife, have some dinner, and I need a hug from her because I'm a little sad right now. But I know I got all you guys, and much love to all you guys. And if do me a favor, if you have the Essential, put your SIM card in, use it. Peace.